Here lies... The name is not recognizable anymore. Whoever you may have been, may Boron have mercy on you. A Boron's wheel? I hope that's not a bad omen. I can do better than that. Nuri, are you there? Oh!
You! It's you!
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait. In darkness. Till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Oh! There must be some kind of attic up there. Nuri!
Kiran, are you alright?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait,
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase, and there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, alright?
I promise.
If you had caught my shard, you'd be able to cut the ropes now.
I'm not strong enough to loosen them. I have to free my feet somehow. No dice. Those are knotted tightly.
The shard has fallen onto the scale.
I'll never be able to reach it like that. The scale has come loose. No wonder the mill is forsaken. One day my soul will be weighed, but that day is not today. What is that pale figure doing out there?
It's staring into the dark, as if it's missing something.
One of the creatures has vanished. I can't hear the other one. Just a hole. Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay.
The cupboard leg looks quite rickety. If my legs were free, I could destroy the cupboard. It's a stool.
A chair.
It's a stool.
A chair.
It's a stool.
A chair.
I could use the saw right now. How am I supposed to reach it? This shows my time running out. I still have some time. The oil lamp is directly above the stool. Lamps, saws, shards, and all of them out of reach.
Can you see anything?
Just a hole. There seems to be a basement underneath. Hello? The mill is as forsaken as it looks. Just a hole. There. There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
The sawmill mechanisms are out of order. No wonder the mill is forsaken. It's broken off, and that's why the sawmill isn't working anymore. That must have been some kind of cogwheel. Why should I try to... I'm out of ideas. That must have been some kind of cogwheel. Do you see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri!
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
That's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
It's moving again.
Now the saw is much closer.
Yes. Couldn't it just have landed at my feet?
Imp!
At least I shattered something before I die. I guess I could smash the glass, but the shards won't be any help back there. This way at least I know how much time I have left. At least I shattered more shards out of my reach. The cupboard leg looks quite rickety. If my legs were free, I could destroy the cupboard. It was worth a try. Come over here. Why should I try to cause more damage? Can you fix the scales? I'll change my fate for the better eventually. One day my soul will be weighed, but that day is not today. One day, but that...
The shard has fallen onto the scale.
This will yield nothing. Can you fix it? Nuri! The gods be thanked for this saw. Ha! Now all I have to do is free my hands. Now it's directly above the other scale.
Now you should be able to reach it.
Ha! Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. I'm free. Now we have to deal with the creature somehow. The handle is broken off. What is that pale figure doing out there?
It's staring into the dark, as if it's missing something.
As long as the fiend is standing guard out there, that would be suicide. Who says things should never be broken? Without this shard, I'd be dead now. The gods be thanked for this saw. Ropes can't hold me down. Ropes can't hold me down. That might actually work.
It's getting dark here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri.
What is down there?
It's dark.
Can you go and have a look for me?
Not now. It's quite far down, and there's no ladder. It's still sagging on the other side. I have to attach the blanket on both sides first. The blanket won't stay in place yet. It isn't going to work this way. Gwynling would not approve. There. Now the beast can come.
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage the trap. All right. This has got to work. Nuri, now you can... Nuri? Damn. Nothing's moving down there anymore. I'd better leave that closed. Who knows if the creature really is unconscious? Nuri! Wake up! We have to go!
What? Where am I? Garen?
Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go. We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
We'll take you back to your world.
No, never. I'll stay here.
It's the only way. You'll be safe from the seer there, and you'll be able to use magic properly. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Nuri!
Go away!
If we stay here much longer, the creature will come back. Or the raven. I don't have a choice. There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari, and he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something. I'll be back in a minute. Perhaps she'll accept that as a stair. Look, a stair. Come on now.
I don't know. I just want to sleep.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers, but only in summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvellous. I want that.
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the Seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
You have to come with me, now.
Geron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
They just throw their garbage into the streets, just like at home. Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked. But I didn't even say anything. She doesn't want to go back to her world, but she won't tell me why. She's probably forgotten. Say, Nuri, I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy, and the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast, and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see, maybe later. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find something to do. Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be. If you see the Raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I'll be back in a minute. So Goswin is dead. How are we supposed to find the fairy gate now? We need to find out where the prism is.
You don't believe me, do you? The man's dead.
I can do better than that. It's all foggy. I can't see anything. I wouldn't dare to lean against the image of a wrathful sea god so nonchalantly.
Well, one has to be favored by the gods to be able to do that.
Thanks for the rain, Efford. A lonely iron ring. To hell with it. This northern sky is making me all moody. That's where the ships are tied up. It must rain here quite frequently, I guess. Knotted tightly.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat. It must rain here quite frequently. Knotted tightly. I've never seen anything like that.
Your life, not mine.
I've never seen anything like that. That can't be healthy. There's an orc skull drawn on it. You'd better not have any more. That can't be healthy. He doesn't even recognize his own feet. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better. He'll find his way to Boron without my help. I'd better not. Some symbols, puzzling drawings, scribbles. Those symbols. The hovering, the burning, the magical. According to Goswin, those are the 7 elements of the fairy world.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism, I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arauken will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
I can use this in this Nostrian weather. I can use this in this Nostrian weather.
What are you ogling at? Here sits a South Seafarer in a Northland tub. That's all there is to it. Ahoy there, matey. Get into the Bratwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs' droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was, Shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for...
The messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for Harm, the honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Arauken?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harm seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Arauken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
See you later. All that's missing is free beer now. All that's missing is free beer now. It doesn't work that way. So she's supposed to deliver a message to this Harm guy. It'll be in the backpack.
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine.
What you looking at? Never seen blood before? Or never seen a woman before?
Will you hold still, child?
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
Who's this Harm?
From his ship, he takes care of everybody.
His ship?
You deaf man!
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Minka is not taking time. Minka is thorough.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? Arauken will have me drowned in the Svelte 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
Who is this Arauken?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
I was finished anyway. A Norbad. There was once a Norbad community in Andergast. They were expelled from the town because their children were accused of stealing many things.
We'll take some more time, child. But you go ahead and undress.
I don't even want a bath. I just have some questions.
Questions? Nosiness can be dangerous around here. But you must know what's best for you.
Did you know a Meander Goswin?
What business do you have with Goswin, child?
He's a friend of my family. I wanted to pay a visit.
You part of Goswin's Mishpoke. You look like you come from far. But visit Goswin, you can't anymore. Has died, little brother. Dragged his body from the Sveld back then. Nasty thing to behold.
Who killed him?
Who speaks of murder? Watch your questions, child.
What was Goswin like?
Good man, Brother Meander. But in the end he went Meshuggah, the Schlemmel. A taster he was.
A boozer.
I see.
Babbling about different worlds all the time, and the key too. Rishim, he called it. Aye, who's to believe? Anyway, he's dead now. Boran knows why.
So, Goswin's house is unoccupied now.
Goswin's house. The honest merchant Harm has gekoived house.
Harm bought it.
Ah. So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
Who is this Harm?
Honest merchant Harm. He owns most of Fishing Town. Is real blessing for region.
Where did she get her wound?
I don't ask questions. My work is to help.
And could you do that somewhat faster too?
Wounds need time.
That's a nice bathhouse. How could you afford all this?
Through friendly gestures.
Friendly gestures?
Yes. End of story.
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
They're smeared with that powder.
No.
Empty. Every single wart has been carved immaculately. There's no way this can be a simple stone carving.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man.
And Garen will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
She doesn't want to go back to her world, but she won't tell me why. She's probably forgotten. Say, Nuri? There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better.
And suddenly everything went dark.
Nuri!
There was no laughter anymore, and no colours.
Who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
You're naked.
I'm taking a bath.
Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute.
What are you ogling at? Here sits a South Seafarer in a Northland tub. That's all there is to it. Get into the Blackwater.
No thanks. I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished. It's all foggy. I can't see anything. It's all
That's not mine, child.
I need to focus on the task. It's all foggy. That's no help at all. Not a very bright idea. No time to experiment.
Well?
What kind of figurine is that?
What? Oi, that is a frog. Out of stone. Gift from honest Harm.
It looks so real, as if it were hexed.
Aye, was expensive gift.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Wherever did I get that idea? Why on earth should I do that? No, what use is that supposed to be?
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I must have... I have...
Just what I
was finished. It's all...
Not now, Garen.
It's all foggy. I can't see anything. Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes? Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me! What's that tart doing there? I dare him to try anything with his made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble!
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already? I dare him to try anything with his made-up doll.
Get into the Bratwater.
Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute.
I dare him to try anything with his made-up doll.
The message for this Harm guy.
I'll kill him!
But don't let them catch you, child.
The message for this Harm guy. Of course, it's in some kind of code. Help yourself and Fex will be with you. She didn't notice anything. Do you know anything about Harm's dealings with this Araucan?
Do you see me scratching my head?
No.
There you go, then. Do you need anything?
What's going on with the guy back there?
That boozer? Orcan fever dream spirit. The best stuff to forget it all.
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest Merchant Harm. His dealings always have two sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Araucan, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Where can I find Harm?
You've got big plans, my friend.
That's none of your affair.
Of course. His ship, Thurbunera, is moored in the harbor.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Blue herring. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. What's that written on the little sign next to him? I guess it's supposed to mean fish and passage. Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, any luck yet? Can you give me one of your fish? Just one fish, that's all. Take me and my companion to the swamp. Yes, there's two of us. I see. 2 kreutzers. 2 farthings. You mean thalers? Why, that's too much. I don't have that much. Isn't there anything else I could pay the passage with? Very well, what is it? Shall I arrange a bath for you? Or any item? Some food? Drink? Booze? So, booze it is. That wasn't easy. Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you. So, I'll bring you some booze, all right? That can't be healthy. There's an orc skull drawn on it. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. It doesn't support anything. And what's the purpose of all those hooks in the wall? I always wanted to do that. Looks like my old throw net. Not a good fit. The same orc skull as the one in the liquor bottle. Too bad it's not a keg. The same orc. No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. That must be a kraken newt. There's something creepy about this figurine. I wonder what that might be for. A lamp, perhaps? Why must everything always be out of reach? Of course not. Good thing Nuri isn't here. That must be a kraken newt. I still need it. This will yield nothing. I can do better than that. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. Too far away. I could really use some sleep. Why on earth should I do that? What for? Wherever did I get that idea? No time. Massive stone. Massive stone. I'm not sure. And with the power of his will alone, the great Geron opens the barrel. Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
See you later.
Watch your back.
A lonely iron ring. To hell with it. This northern sky is making me all moody. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. Interested?
You can shove that up your ass!
Interested?
No, thank you, child. I already have my little frog.
Interested?
For free?
No.
In that case, no. If this chap is giving you any trouble, you'll just have to tell me, sweetie.
No, that's Geron.
Say, Nuri? Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf. She's chaos personified, but she can't stand shards. Say, Nuri? Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute. What's that written on the little sign next to him? I guess it's supposed to mean fish and passage. Blue herring. I might still need it. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterelles on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. Their salterelles on hooks like these, they'll lose their stench.
Herring? For free?
No.
In that case, no. Herring?
You can shove that up your ass!
Herring?
No, thank you, child.
What's he supposed to do with it? We'll steal a boat and settle down as fishermen, and hope that the seer never finds us. No time for such things. Looks like my old throw net. I can't think of anything here. I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the ferry gate. Will you take me and my companion through the swamp for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first. Interested?
What?
Do you...
He's asked. It was...
I'll think...
Very well.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Of course not. Not a bad idea, but this fishing net is a tad too big. It would be of more use if it were still in one piece. Not a bad idea. Doesn't work. Why should I? Not a bad idea, but this fishing net is a tad too big. It would be of more use if it were still in one piece.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing in the rain the whole day. Why on earth should I do that?
Have you had...
At least I might still need it. I've had better ideas. Not likely. This will yield... I should keep that.
That's not mine, child.
We're busy, man!
Interest?
You can...
Interest?
No,
Do you have any idea what this could be?
Who gave this to you? Bad omen, the Kraken Newt. You should hurry and get rid of it, quick!
We're busy, man!
I'd rather keep the theft to myself.
No, 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 no.
Of course not. No time to experiment. Not like this.
Get into the Blackwater.
No thanks.
What are you? Here sits a...
This doesn't yield anything. The message for this harm guy. Of course it's in... I'd better not show her what I've stolen. I'd better not show her what I've stolen. What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for harm. The honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
The message is for merchant harm exclusively. Do you know anything about Harm's dealings with this Araucan?
Do you see me scratching my head?
No.
There you go, then.
I can't think of anything here. Nonsense. I still need it. I might still... I don't think... Waste. I'd better not. Luckily, I don't suffer from an obsession with cleanliness. I still need it. Huh? No. It doesn't work that... The message... Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fishing rod? Wait for us here. I need to... Does this pay for a passage? I don't want to come to loggerheads with the bald one.
What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well, well. And why, pray tell?
I am Harm's nephew.
His nephew.
Aren't we all children of the honest Master Harm?
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
No, I don't want money.
Come on. Take a powder and don't come back till you know what you want. Hey. Slow down, sonny.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well, well. And why, pray tell?
I'm from the ship next door and I wanted to ask for a bowl of sugar.
What?
Yes, the ship's cook wants to bake an Emperor Nardo cake, or he wants to try at least. And that's what he needs sugar for.
Take a hike. Hey. Slow down, son.
I have to...
Well...
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rocket he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you. Hey, well.
Harm.
Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Harm really likes whales.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rocket he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Very well.
Let's go back to Harm. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
What's Harm's profession?
Well, The people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Which...
How should...
Do you know...
Which animal? That's real. Harm doesn't like...
Another question. See you later.
What?
Hey, well?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Uh-huh. Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a rockin' even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
Get into the brat.
Now he's in for some trouble!
Will you hold still, child? Well?
Let's go back to Harm. What's Harm's profession anyway?
Is very honest merchant, Uncle Harm. Very honest.
Do you know which wine Harm prefers?
Strange questions you ask, child. Doesn't drink anything but water, Uncle Harm.
Does Harm have a favorite animal?
A favorite animal? Hey, Minka doesn't know things like that.
Do you...
Strange doesn't...
Another question. So you know about Goswin's prison?
No idea what...
But you said...
Bliss.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Doesn't work. Not this way. Huh? No. No time for such things. A bone carving. That can take some punishment. Massive stone. It isn't going to work this... What for? Gwynling... The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle. Unusual design. But what does an Andergastian know of seafaring? In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stowaways in this lifeboat. I'd rather not. Why should I try to cause more damage? Whole means whole. Why must everything always be out of reach? Out of reach. Too obvious.
Hey, well?
Harm.
Uh-huh. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves...
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a Rocken even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface.
Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute.
Do you need it?
You teach me smuggler's banter and I'll give you the newt.
Deal. Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey, Crickwell.
Harm is an honest...
Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves moths. Lots of moths.
Yes, exactly. Last question. What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best?
Frog's wine. Harm doesn't drink anything but frog's wine.
Yep. Clear frog's wine, clear mind.
So will you let me pass already? The message is of great importance.
Yep. But first I'll have to frisk you for weapons. You'll get them back when you come out. Now empty out your pockets. There's a messenger, Honourable Master Arm. He has a message from a Rocken for you.
Let him enter.
Watch your words, Wade.
So a Rocken sent you. Come closer. I want to see what you're doing. You stink. You stink as if you had camped out in the wild for weeks.
I can't afford the bathhouse, Honourable Merchant.
Ye gods, how cute are the common folk. What are you staring at? Has your mackerel's brain slipped into your guts? Or is something wrong with my skin?
Your neck, Master Harm. Perhaps you should do something about those nasty streaks.
Is that so? Well, at least you have some spine, as opposed to all the other muck-eaters in this forsaken swamp. Don't worry, my ailment, although fatal, is not contagious. What's your name?
Gairon.
Why don't you wear your anchor gear on?
What anchor?
Great. A Rocken has sent me an idiot. We had agreed that all our messengers should wear anchors.
I don't know about that.
All right. Give me the message. Ha! The whale hunters plan to attack this very night? Haven't they learned that it's best to leave a dying wolf alone? But let them come. The prism is mine alone. Geron, how come I've never seen you in Araucan's camp?
I'm not a messenger. I've taken that message from someone. I'm here to steal the prism.
Ha! You make me laugh. And now listen carefully. Do you see that crossbow behind me? One wrong move, and it will be the last thing you see. One thoughtless word, and your throat will be decorated with a bolt. You try to steal from me, and you'll be knocking on the gates of hell, begging admittance. My hand may tremble, but at this range I can shoot the mites on your head between the eyes. Believe me, Greenhorn, life is too short to spend it playing with fire. And fortune is a wayward bitch.
Is it a bad message?
What business is that of yours?
Is there anything else I could do?
Stay nearby until I've written my answer to Araucan. When you step through that door, my guard will frisk you. So keep your filthy hands off my treasures. Oh yes, take this anchor. Its previous owner had a loose tongue. He doesn't need it now.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling, who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Why do the whale hunters want to steal this prism from you?
It is the key to a different world. A world of light. A world of healing. That's all you need to know.
Don't you have a remedy for the rash?
Cod liver oil. The latest magical cure from the quacks. Desperate hope must be the daily bread for those who are about to die, I guess. Make yourself useful and get a bottle from the sideboard for me.
Those unusual... Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. If you need anything, just holler. Harm uses the petrifying glance of the monster to advance his business, but obviously he hasn't found a way to overcome the creature. The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle. Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, she could fly in and steal something. There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern. Shall I open the window? The air will do your skin good.
Do whatever you have to do. Great, raucous Thorwalians. I hate the North.
Empty, but it's nice wood. Empty, but it's nice wood. This wax-soiled bowl alone must be worth ducats. This harm must be richer than the king. Whatever cod liver oil may be, it looks terrible. Whatever cod liver oil may be, it looks terrible. Whatever cod... I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a strange light coming from the mouth. There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. I don't want those silly bells to be the last thing I hear in life. There are little bells on the... Wicked. I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a... If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. Doesn't work. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
I'd better not Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not? Where are you going? Give me the cod liver oil.
Certainly. I'd rather not. Just like the flagpole in our courtyard, just upside down, and with a boat. I don't want to come to loggerheads with the bald one. The anchor seems to be some kind of identification badge for his crew. Unusual design, but what does... In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stowaway. Say, Nuri, why don't you go to the lifeboat on the big ship?
Do you want to swing with me?
No, I just want you to sit in the lifeboat.
I'll get you to swing with me eventually.
Enough fresh. Some more.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. I'd better not. It doesn't work. That'll only make wax stains. Not this one. I don't think so. No, I'll resist the temptation. No, I'll resist the temptation. I'd rather not. The ship's... It's already broken.
Where are you going? Give me the cod...
Whole means whole. She's chaos. I'll be back in a minute. Much better. The fishbone doesn't stink that bad either. Much better. The fishbone doesn't stink that bad either. Nuri fishes for the key with the anchor and replaces the key with the fishbone. Should be easy, if only the key wasn't dangling round Harm's infected neck. Now Nuri only has to exchange the key for the fishbone while I distract Harm. Well then, all or nothing. You have to help me. Do you see the hole in the window there?
I'll fix it.
No, take this anchor. There's a key in the cabin. It looks like this fishbone. You have to fish for it through the hole with the anchor, and then replace the key with the fishbone. At the same time, I'll distract the merchant. Can you do that?
Of course I can. I'm a fairy.
Good, because if anything goes wrong, I'm dead. Why can't Nuri be a if she... Honourable Master Harm?
Yes?
Those unusual... Who makes them?
And
if you need...
Can't you at least do this without the powder? It itches the wound like I'm suffering from Zorgenpox.
Oi, 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 child. Powder helps start healing. Bandage, let take effect. Change is remedy by Minka's old man.
But it burns!
A Norbad. There was once a Norbad community in Andergast. They...
Well?
Can you give me some of your powder?
You injured, child? No, you don't look too abused. My little powder is for injured only.
I'll leave you to...
Good.
What you looking, never or never?
Will you...
Now he's in for some trouble!
Will you hold... Good knife you have, but Minka is not allowed to dissect. Only real medical may. No. What?
Can I at least have some of the used bandages?
By no means! Who knows what he's going to do with them? He might end up taking them to a druid who could curse me with them!
I don't even know any druids.
Better to be safe than sorry.
That's why old Minker always throws old bandages in the sea.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Bullseye. That stuff is really making me itchy. The way the messenger screeched, this stuff must have stung like hell in her wound. Honorable Master...
Yes?
If you knew... The way the... Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Let's see what healing powers this itching powder really has. Honorable Master Harm,
Yes?
if you knew... Your cod liver oil.
Thanks. What's this? Oh, it's getting worse again. Can't stand it. Damn swamp.
One more step, but I still can't reach the key. Too risky. This will yield nothing. Honorable Master Harm?
Yes?
May I ask you a question, Honorable Master Merchant?
If you must.
Where did you get all these peculiar treasures?
Kunkum, Talusa, Mengbilla, Al-Anfa. I used to be a globe-trotter before my ailment chained me to this miserable sulphurous swamp.
Were you a pirate?
I was a good man, but now all that's left is fear of death. Anything else?
Yes. Did you kill Meander Goswin?
Not with my own hands. Did you know him? Was he your father, perchance? Is this about revenge?
No.
The old man was a boozer. He became a danger to our mission. Boron knows he wouldn't have lasted one more year anyway. Is that all?
One last question. What ailment are you suffering from?
I'm dying. The quacks won't tell me. They sell me remedies that would make the skin fall off a cat. But they're not fooling me. You can hear death when he's approaching. Time's running out for the Honorable Effendi Harm. And now leave me alone.
In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stow. Say, Nuri?
Yes, here it is. What's your plan now?
Get past the baldy with the key on me.
Why don't you just
What?
hide the key under your tongue? Nobody will look there.
I'll be back in a minute. A key in the shape of a fishbone. Wealth gives people strange ideas. When will Harm's answer be finished?
That could take a while. His hands are trembling.
There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. As soon as the bells start jingling, I'll have... No lock. No lock. I'd better not disturb him any further. No lock. Empty, but it's nice wood. I could really use some sleep. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. Easy now. The prism. The prism. Got it, but how can I get it past the guard? There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern. If I just throw it out, it'll simply sink to the bottom. Too obvious. Got it, but how c- The prism fits perfectly. Got it.
What?
Now the boozers have started to throw bottles.
Oh, how I'm fed up with the North.
If I only knew how to swim. Quick, before it floats away. Fex be thanked. Say, you can get out again.
All right. That was boring anyway.
Say, Nuri. I'll be back in a minute. The blue light points west. The fairy gate must be somewhere in that direction. I'd rather keep the theft to myself. Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fishing rod? Let's go. Come on, Yuri. We're leaving.
But how are we going to find our way?
We'll just follow the light of the crystal.
Why hasn't the ferryman taken us any further?
The ferryman was spooked by the surroundings.
Is it spooky around here?
Are you frightened?
No, not as long as you're here. Is this the end of your world already?
Yes, we'll be there soon.
So how come it's so dark here? You said Fanglari is a beautiful place, and shouldn't we see the green sky on the horizon by now?
Fanglari would be too easy to find if everybody could see it from afar.
I guess you're right. Oh, Garen. It all sounds so marvelous, as if soon all my dreams will come true. Tell me, isn't there a princess in Fanglari? Do you know if she's happy?
There's no princess more happy than the one in Fanglari. She lives in a tower of almondwood together with the king of the chestnuts. And every night, the animals of the forest sing a lullaby for her that can be heard even beyond the hills of the Ebony Mountains.
And does she ever leave her tower?
The princess of Fanglari loves to travel. That's why there are doors leading everywhere throughout the tower. The clothes trunk leads to the desert, and there's a window to a lonesome island in the attic. Don't you believe me?
I believe you. Garen, ever since I left the fairy world behind, I've always dreamt of a land like Fanglari. Soon it will come true, and it sounds even more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Just you wait until we get there.
That's not it. I want to give you something.
Your necklace? But...
I'll be in Fanglari soon, and then I'll be able to use magic without limitations. Until then, I want you to wear it for me.
But how will you be able to use magic without the fairy water?
You do the magic.
Me?
I'm giving my magic to you. Then you'll be able to fix all the things you've smashed before.
I don't know if I...
Take it already. Wonderful. An endless night at the end of the world. How fitting.
Fitting for what?
Why, for our bond of love.
Nuri, you trust me, whatever happens, right?
Mm-hmm. That's fitting. Raven!
Shh! Poor Garon. You'll wake him up.
Where have you been all this time?
I went to get an overview. And you?
We're going to Fanglari. I'll finally be able to use magic again. There are rainbow beavers there, and I'll be safe from the seer. And we'll take you along too.
To Fanglari?
It's beautiful there. The skies are green and time is eternal.
Well, well. Green skies, you say?
Good morning, Nuri. Awake already? About last night.
Let's not talk about it.
All right. I think it's best to use the rowboat to follow the light of the prism. And then we'll be at the gate to Fanglari soon. All we need is a paddle. But I'll take care of that. I've taken care of everything else so far, haven't I? Right. Can you see the handle of this anywhere? Nuri?
No.
Can you see the handle of this? Nuri?
No.
The peat cutters have abandoned everything here. I wonder why. Can you help me drag the cart out of the muck?
What for?
You're right. Can you help me?
What?
Finally, something that could be called a weapon. Finally. That's how you make a paddle.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What material is the princess's tower made of again?
She lives in a tower made of almond wood.
How nice. I wonder if she'll grant us an audience.
I'm sure she will. There are ripped out planks lying in the boat, so it might be possible to fix it. The boat still looks usable.
You think so?
No, you're right. Already broken. If I have your magic talent now, I'll just wish the holes away. It worked!
You see?
Marvellous. All that's missing is a paddle.
You see?
Marvellous. All that's missing is a... Fanglari, here we come.
Garen, what colour was Fanglari's sky again?
Fanglari's sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even through the day.
Green! That was it. What's the name of that strange animal again?
Rainbow beavers, Nuri. Rainbow beavers.
Right, I remember. Rainbow beavers. Be careful.
I don't even want to know what happened to the owner. I don't even want to know what happened. Are those ghost lights? Are those ghosts? I'd rather not get too close to that lake. A foul smell of pestilence is rising from the waters. Ouch! That stuff stings. Nameless weed. If I simply rip out the plant, it'll die. Then Nuri will chew me out again. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to kill it.
The tree is hollow. Perhaps that is the gate to Fanglari.
Then where's the monster? I've had better ideas. As dead as everything else around here. Rooted in too firmly for me to topple it. There's always a way.
Set the boat free. We won't need it anymore, will we?
If the boat floats away, I will have no choice. I'll have to follow Nuri to Fanglari in that case. I mean, to her world. What if I really follow her to her home? What's keeping me here?
The sky is less and less green. Be careful.
There must be a giant cave down there, and a huge light is flickering back and forth. We can't get down there without a rope. Nuri! I'll go first.
No, I'll go first. If I'm turned to stone, don't follow me.
If you're turned to stone, you won't be able to warn me either.
What kind of light is this?
Nuri, don't come closer.
What's that?
Stop! Are you crazy? It almost saw you. You stay behind this rock, understand? I'll think of something so we can get past this creature. What if I really follow her to her home? What's keeping me here?
A peacock?
Just a statue.
We shouldn't be here.
A herald from Fanglari. He's welcoming us.
How do you know? Are there more of them where we're going? Oh,
Did you do that?
a glowing peacock. This glowing peacock used to be directed at the cave's entrance.
It must have been here a very long time if a rock has emerged in front of its beak. No time to experiment. I wonder who broke this lamp. Perhaps one of Harm's minions. If it notices me, I'm dead. If it... Not a very bright... Huh? Whole means whole. No, what...
This glowing peak...
It must have... Nuri? Do you have any idea how we can sneak past the Guardian?
Perhaps it won't see us if we don't see it. We just have to close our eyes.
Any other suggestions?
Can't you make the whole cave dark?
I don't know, but thanks for your input.
You're welcome.
Thanks again for your present. It means a lot to me.
You don't have to struggle for words.
Touch the statue again.
So beautiful.
The light reflections seem to catch the monster's attention. It's distracted. I think I can hear it breathe. Somebody must have tried to slay the monster like a basilisk. Somebody... At least one mushroom has survived. At least one... I'll never be able to catch them with my bare hands. The dragonfly doesn't even know how lucky it was. The fairy gate must be in this cave. How shall we ever get past the Guardian unnoticed? Perhaps the mirror will help us redirect the light beam. So that's how the Honourable Harm amassed his wealth. It's all hollow, like a smokestack made of stone. At least we don't have to fear that monster anymore. It's all hollow, like a... At least we don't have to fear that monster. Like petrified cheese. The worms that dug these holes must be quite big. She obviously thought she could outwit the creature with the mirror. Whatever she hoped would be waiting on the other side, she was willing to risk her life for it. Perhaps the mirror will help us redirect... Firmly wedged in. I could really... It's all like a smoke. can't attach it anywhere here. The fairy gate. What for? No time. It doesn't. No time. Nuri will just play with it.
He misses his riverbank. Now she can come with us. Oh no.
Let's hope we won't meet the same fate. So that's how the Honourable Harm amassed his wealth. Please be careful.
You too.
Feck. I wonder who broke. Perhaps I have to pour it into something. I can repeat that till I drop now. As good as new. All that's missing is the wick. I'm not sure. Maybe I can do. Not wherever. Unfortunately, the wick is missing. I can't light it, and it isn't much of a vessel either. I have to pour it into something. Unfortunately, the wick is missing. I can't light it, and it isn't much. That'll make. Only question is, that'll make a nice bonfire. Only question is, how do I light it? Unfortunately, the wick is missing. I can't light it. Unfortunately, I can't, and it isn't. I'm not sure. I can't think. Like petrified cheese. Fex, help me. A lens made of glass is protecting the eye. If it notices me, I'm dead. That must be enough. I'm not risking it again. Fex, help. Doesn't work. No, what you... How shall we ever get past the Guardian unnoticed? No, what... Why should... No time... That doesn't... I'm out... No time... I need to... It won't be enough to make a fire-spitting dragon. I can do better than that. It won't be enough. I'm out of... A burning pool. What use is that to me? The plant doesn't seem to be troubled by fire. I'm glad it didn't blow its burning breath of pestilence into my face. The head of the plant is directed precisely towards the eye through the moor. It won't be enough to make a... I must have completely lost my... The way is clear. The way is clear. Please be careful.
You too.
Strange mechanism. I was never good at these kinds of puzzles. All right, what could belong in there? Didn't do anything. The way is clear. The way is... I have to pour it into something. strange mechanism. Please be...
You too.
Unfortunately, the wick is missing. I can't light it, and it isn't much of a vessel either. I really can do magic. Unfortunately, the wick is missing. I can't light it, and it isn't much of a vessel either. I don't think so. Ah! I was never good at these kinds of puzzles. These two symbols are clear, but how can I put fire and water into one basin at the same time? Three bricks? There are two symbols next to every basin. A waxing moon. Three bricks? There are two symbols next to... A beetle, I guess. What does the bird mean? Freedom? There we go. Three bricks. A waxing moon. I don't even want to know what happened to the owner. Doesn't work. Wherever did I get... That's no... need to... All right, what could belong in there? Come quick, Nuri, we've made it! Nuri!
Long time no see, Garon.
You're too late. The fairy gate is open. Nuri will return home and you'll never see her again.
Such great wisdom. So much anticipation. I think I have to admit defeat.
Who are you for real? I should have known.
I'm impressed with how far you've gotten. It never ceases to amaze me how dreams become real, how the threads of fate interweave and a new veil is sewn into time. I stand on a shore and a shadow approaches. The shadow becomes a mast. The mast becomes a ship. And then I can see it, the barge of time. And chained to the helm, overlooking everything, is Sartinov, the 13-horned giant.
This harp.
Don't want to die, but you, Night Hare, you will bring doom to us all.
Enough of that. You can't know everything.
That is correct. But do you know what you're doing? Are you prepared to damn your love for all eternity? To send her back home where there is nothing for her but loneliness and grief? Why?
Nuri has to go back to her world. It's the only way. And I will go with her to protect her.
How noble of you. Did she ever tell you about her world? About the madness of the Queen? The fear and stagnation? The slow death of a once flowering realm? Do you really want to do that to her?
I'm fed up with your tricks once and for all. Nuri, come quick. Fanglari's waiting.
Why don't you listen to me? Why don't you listen to him? You have thrown my warnings to the wind.
Nuri, the raven is the seer.
I'm fed up with your lies. You want to see the darkness I've descended from?
Nuri,
Then have a look.
The end! We have averted it! Come, little fairy. Don't be irate anymore.
Where are we going now?
I'll take you to the harp. You'll finally be able to use magic again there.
Are you really the Birdman?
Yes, I am. You. It's you. You spell doom.
Damn this cursed raven. This is exactly what wasn't supposed to happen. I always bring bad luck for everyone. What now? Nuri! I have to go back. I have to get out of here.
There's no way out. The gate is closed.
Who is this?
And the other gate is out of bounds. Oh, there's no other way. Everything but everything is prohibited.
Who or what are you, by Fex?
I'm a bringer of doom. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
What? What are you talking about?
I've caused harm to so many people, staring here and ogling there. But what else was I supposed to do as the keeper of the gate?
You are the keeper of the fairy gate? You almost killed us with your gaze.
I didn't want to do that. It's just that I'm so terribly nosy. I want so to see because everything looks so nice with all the light and the colours.
This can't be true. What other gate? You mentioned another gate?
A different gate, yes. But the way there is forbidden.
Where is this gate? Tell me.
It is in the dream chambers. But nobody except the Queen may enter them. She forbade it.
Why has the Queen forbidden access to the other gate?
No, I'm not saying anything more. Keep the eyes shut and it all stays dark.
No, he's too cute. This cute little fuzzball almost killed us. But how could I be mad at the little critter?
Let me be.